Okay, everybody. Today we're going to teach Emily how to deal with a shallot. So a shallot's sort of like, it's like an onion, but it's not as powerful, so you can eat them raw. I use them a lot of different ways. I make a vinaigrette with it. If you're having a mignonette, with you making oysters, that little diced up onion in there, that's usually always a shallot. So to cut up a shallot, I'm going to show you a couple different ways. So first of all, you got to peel it. So cut off the front, cut off the little back end here. And then to peel it, I usually, you know what, it's just easier to cut it in half, because then you can just take off that peel. Because you're going to probably cut it in half anyway afterwards to cut it up, unless you want really circles of shallot, which we'll show you another way. But so I'm going to peel my shallot. Oh my goodness, it's
shallots could be if an onion and a garlic had a baby.
There you go. It's an onion garlic baby. So first I'm going to show you the mignonette. That's the way you cut it really small. You want a sharp knife. You want to come in here a little closely. You're going to cut just like we do the onion. We're going to slice all around, down that way. And then we're going to get to the end. Then we're going to slice it in half this way.
Oh, God.
So what you're doing is you're already setting yourself up for success there, because now when you slice down, look at this, you already got very beautifully, what happened? Is the camera moving around?
Yeah, it's.
That's all right, bring it back in here. And then you just slice down and look how beautiful. You see that perfect? So what's great about this is, what I love about this is you're not like, when you take a knife and you start going chop, 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 what you're doing is you're losing a lot of that flavor. And this right here, like you just put this in a little bit of vinegar, some black pepper, you've got a great sauce for oysters. So that's the way you want to cut them if you want to cut them really small. There's one way to cut them.
That's called a mignonette.
Well, it's for a mignonette, but it's in French. When I worked in Paris, they'd call them ciselés. That's the way we used to cut them. We call them that, but I don't know. There's also
that looks like a small
now here
dice.
You can just slice like this. This would be great. You could put these. You could pickle these actually if you boiled some vinegar, and then just took these shallots in a bowl, and then poured some vinegar over it, and let them sit for a bit. Strain them, and you put them in a little salad. That would work very nicely. And also, I make a vinaigrette, which maybe I'll do that later with some of these. I'm going to take all these scraps and probably make a vinaigrette. What I do is I cook them down in a little bit of olive oil, and then I hit them with a little sherry vinegar, and then I make my vinaigrette with that. It tastes delicious. So peel the shallot, Emily, and let's do this and let's do this, okay?
Okay.
Is that all right? You're going to be all right?
2 skills, 1 video.
2 skills, 1 video. Is that what we're calling it?
Yeah.
But sometimes now the shallot, when you peel it, there's going to be, this one has 2 bulbs in it. This one has, let's do this one because it's nice and big and it'll probably be easier for you to deal with.
Okay. Which, should I do that or that on this guy?
Well, you're going to cut it in half, so you can do half this way and half that way.
Oh, it's only 1 shallot. Okay.
Yeah, you see that?
Yeah.
And
Who's
then,
directing our camera now? No one. It has a mind of its own today. I'm going to cut the butt off.
that's what they call it? The butt?
Yeah.
I better put you in the frame.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, there we go.
The butt.
How's she doing so far?
Cut it
What?
in.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, no, that's right. Okay. Oh boy.
Cut in half.
Put your garbage in the garbage can, over the little thing over here, the compost. See, we keep our stuff over here. We're gonna compost that.
You know what is so frustrating when cutting onions and shallots?
Mm-hmm.
This.
What?
When it gets the top
Stuck
on
there?
it. Yeah.
Well, that
And then it
happens.
goes in your
You
situation.
just have to be careful. It's part of cooking. You have to be careful.
Okay.
How you doing?
So the first one for this, I practice my knife skills, safe. I cut like that, right?
Yeah, you gotta. Did you start?
Oh my God, I can't.
You have to put your fingers. Hold on. You gotta get where did you? So you gotta get your finger there, really close. See where my thumb, my finger is? I want to get that really, really close. Hold on, let me show you close.
Oh, I went all the way through. Like that?
Yeah, well, why are your fingers scared of getting close to the
Because
knife?
they have nails.
Oh,
So
God.
it helps, I think, if I hold it this way.
Okay,
Is that
well,
possible for people at home?
I guess for people at home that have nails, but when you work, when you have a job in a kitchen and you're cooking, you have to use your fingers.
And then what do you do with your thumb?
I don't know. You're just going to cut it off at this point.
No, I got it. Okay. I think there are different variations,
now
you know?
do the cross section. Now this one's so big, you could probably do 2 of those cuts.
What do you mean, 2 this way?
Yeah, 1 low and 1 high.
Well, geez, okay. Is that low enough?
It's got to be straight, the knife, though. Look at the angle of the knife. There you go. It's got to be, there you go. It's got to be straight, so it's...
Why am I coming apart?
Because you got to hold it together while you're doing that. And try not to cut yourself.
Slow and steady wins the race. This is extremely hard. I can't do it. I'm gonna go higher.
Are we giving up?
Well,
You got to stay even.
we're
All right,
improvising.
keep going. Go ahead.
How's that?
All right, now. All right, just cut them. There you go. Just. Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah, that's working. Right?
Yeah, you
That's
get
not
fired.
bad.
You get fired. You would definitely. All right.
This is all about
right,
teaching
here.
people at
All
home how to
stop.
do
Now,
it.
Here, put the knife down. Don't stab
Okay.
me. Now let's see. So, when you come over and the chef comes over and
Excuse
says,
me.
"I want it like this," and look at it where you did it. All right. Well, let's take the other half and try to do this cut now.
Okay.
Let's see how that works.
Remind me again
Turn
what
it
this
around.
is.
Turn it
This
around.
way?
No, turn it around. There you go. Okay. No.
Oh, yeah.
This way. Yeah. But hold on. Get really thin. Try to get them as thin as possible. Try to use part of your finger to guide it. No, you can't use that any of your finger.
I do it at home, but it's like when I'm on video, I get nervous.
I didn't know that like having fingernail polish is like a handicap.
It's not.
What's going on with the lighting?
I don't know.
Cloud just went
It's
over.
not a handicap. It's just makes it a little bit difficult when your nails are a little longer.
Okay. All right. Well, now I'm going to take all these shallots and I'm going to make a vinaigrette.
I don't
Well,
think that's half bad.
That one's pretty good. Yeah. Here. Okay. No, that's pretty good.
I'd like the people to see.
The other one is a complete fail.
This is the people's shallot.
This
Okay?
is the people's shallot.
Yeah,
Okay.
and you're just gonna chop it up anyways.
Okay, well, I'm going to cut all this up and make a vinaigrette. I'll show you how that
Practice
happens
makes
there.
perfect.
Okay, and maybe no fingernail polish next time.